Hi, welcome to Labyrinth Games and Puzzles Celebration of Gaming Night 4. I don't know, something like that. And we're here tonight to play Oceans, a absolutely beautiful, gorgeous game created by North Star Games. And we're joined with one of the designers, Dominic, the main designer, one of the designers, Dominic Crapuchettes. Is that how you say your name? I've never actually, I don't know.
There's no elegant way to say it in English.
Oh yeah? Well, how do you say it in
French?
What, like, French?
Capuchette.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, well, welcome, Dominic. It's great to have you here. We're looking forward to playing Oceans. A couple of us have played before. I've played. I was actually helped, at least did one play test. I think you play tested this a ton, so I don't think I actually had anything to do with it. But and then Hannah and Camilla have both played before, and Evan is also playing, and he has never played.
I've never played. I've owned the Kickstarter like since it was first available, and have never played.
Yes. So
lowest ratio of owning to playing.
Yeah.
And I believe, Camilla, you've played a few times, but you've never played with the Deep.
I don't remember. I played it 2 or 3 times.
All right. And Hannah, you played a lot with the Deep and everything?
I have played a couple times with the Deep. I think I played incorrectly the first time, so this will be good to actually.
Yeah, it'll be great to have Dominic here to tell us all the things that we do wrong when we play this. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody's in the chat. Yoni, do you want to do a little
Hi,
test?
Louie Bob.
Hey, Louie Bob, how are you?
Louie Bob says team staff.
Yeah, team staff.
Team Kathleen.
Hashtag team basic probability 3 out of 4.
Yes, but that didn't work last night.
Gamer dad,
Hi, welcome.
Hashtag setting myself up to fail.
Welcome back, Woody Pan.
Hey, Woody Pan, how are you?
Gamer Dad.
And Gamer Dad. Woody Pan and Gamer Dad, I think, both won some things last night in the stream. Evan has made a poster.
OpenYo says team Kathleen for life.
Oh, yay, OpenYos, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna get started.
Thank Rhymius for following.
Oh, thank you, Rhymius. Thank you for following us. Dominic, we read something when we set up the Twitch that said how to be a good Twitch person. You have to thank people who follow you when they follow you, apparently.
Should we do the like, rotation?
Yeah. So thank you to everyone who has followed us. Okay, so let's see. Do we want to do the poll first? The silly poll?
Yeah, go ahead and explain it.
Okay, so we're going to first do a silly poll so that everybody can learn about the polls and how they work. Because tonight, as you all probably know, we are going to be giving away some games. And the Oceans game, the game that we're playing tonight, will be given out at the end of the stream to one person randomly chosen who has chosen the correct person to win the game, either Team Kathleen or Team Staff. As you may know, the Team Kathleen, Team Staff battle is now tied 1-1. Yoni represented Team Staff valiantly in Word on the Street and beat me. And last night, I beat all 3 of them in the search for Planet X.
With a party of 34.
Oh no! Oh wow!
That's good.
Okay, thank you. I don't know what a party of 34 is, but that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do a silly poll first, just for fun, so that you learn how polls work, and then we're gonna do the Team Kathleen,
Silly
Team
poll
Staff.
starting now.
Silly poll starting now. The silly poll is sharks or whales. Please answer. You can do a exclamation point and then
The word
vote, and then sharks or whales to vote.
My vote is that whales look like they have a much more relaxed lifestyle. Being a shark is stressful.
What's your vote, Dominic? Do you go sharks?
Oh, my
or
vote
whales?
is definitely whales. Whales are just so peaceful and communal. Sharks are like solitary meanies.
Huh.
Right?
Team Sharks it is. All right.
I think I'd go Team Shark too.
I would go with that as well.
You're a
Let's see
shark?
what we build in
Okay.
ocean.
They're just so cool, but also terrifying.
Hannah shark.
Oh God, are we gonna sing
No.
to
Wait,
Baby Shark?
it's too
Oh,
late.
no,
It's already
no,
on your brain.
no, no, no.
The seed has been planted.
This is gonna be bad.
You're
Okay,
welcome,
so we're
audience.
doing Team Shark, Team Whale.
All right.
Oh.
The illustrious Raimi.
Hi, Ramius. That's awesome. Okay, tonight we will be as
currently Shark Week. Is it currently Shark Week?
I don't know. When
Either-
is Shark Week,
It either
Dominic? Do you
is
know?
or maybe it just ended. I don't know.
I think it was around Shark Week. I don't know. Is it Shark Week?
It was recent, but I think it might be done.
Yeah, I think it might be done.
Yeah.
Every week is Shark Week,
Started
and
August
your
9th.
heart is in the right place.
Oh, it started August 9th. That was my birthday. So maybe it is August.
Oh, so then it is Shark Week.
Not Shark Week, it's Shark Life.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now I really have to be a shark tonight. Mm.
Let's play a board game about sharks.
Oh.
Okay.
Closing poll.
Closing
Okay,
poll.
closing the poll.
I'm
We're
so
gonna see
excited to
sharks
see-
or
to see-
whales.
No, it's gonna be whales.
You think?
I think it's gonna be whales.
You think it's gonna be whales?
I think so. Attempting
Team
to close the
staff!
poll.
How
no,
do I?
Team Kathleen.
And
Do
the
you have to-
pole is the huge door on the pole. We're pushing it closed. It's very heavy. Yoni is trying hard to close the pole.
Wales wins with 70.
How do I get chat on Twitch? I'm like trying to figure this out. Twitch is beyond me. Uh-oh. Did I lose everyone? Oh no. I lost everyone. Okay. Let's try this again. Leave.
And we're still live.
We're back.
Yay, we're
Oh,
back.
back.
Is Dominic still on? Did we lose? I think we lost Dominic.
Ocean.
Oh no.
Ocean.
Dominic, come back to us.
We're excellent camera people.
We're very good at this.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, something weird happened with Zoom.
Let's show them cool pictures of cards. Well, it's going
And Dominic's back. Yeah.
Yay.
Got that.
Cuttlefish.
You made me ink.
We got lots of inking.
Okay, Dominic, can you hear us again?
Parasitic.
Yeah, I am back.
They're
Okay,
hungry.
yay, Dominic's back. Okay, so the poll is open to vote Kathleen or staff, and then Dominic is gonna start walking us through some of this game. It is all you, Dominic.
It's all me. All right. So
They said it looked
Um,
like send it down.
what's that?
No, it's working.
Okay. Yeah, Kugang said he can hear. Hi.
Hey.
Okay.
So Oceans is a marine ecosystem game where you will be building a full ecosystem that is hopefully interconnected and synergistic. And your goal is to thrive and survive and propagate. And that's the goal. So the goal is to have the most amount of population every turn over the course of the game. On your turn, there are 4 phases. The first phase is playing cards, and you are going to play 1 card, and it will most often be as a trait on a species. Then you are going to feed 1 species. Then you are going to age all of your species. So this is kind of the rub here. You can only feed 1 species, but you need to find synergistic ways to get all of your species fed. Aging is just taking one of the populations and scoring it, putting it in your bag. But if you do not have enough fish to age, your species will go extinct. And then the last thing is the discard and draw phase. And you are going to discard any of the surface cards you don't want and then draw back until you have 6 cards in your hand. So that is basically the overall structure. Evan, you haven't played before, right? So you're
I have not. Yeah, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage.
okay. So that's kind of the overarching structure, but the game is set into two halves. The first half of the game is before the Cambrian explosion, and the second half of the game is during the Cambrian explosion. And this is a real a period in history that lasted about 25 million years, where like an explosion of evolution took place, and animals go from like basically single-celled organisms to having vertebrae and eyes and like everything that we think of now as like core to animal life.
How long did that last? Like, how long did it take to do that?
Just like 25 million years. It was tiny.
Oh,
It was just
okay.
a blip.
Yeah.
Quick.
But we're going to play this game much quicker than that.
25 million years. So the first half of the game, you're going to play one card a turn, and you're going to age every one of your species one population a turn. In the second half of the game, once the Cambrian explosion is started, you are going to play 2 cards a turn, and you're going to age all of your species, each one of your species, 2 population a turn. During the first half of the game, you can only play surface cards. And the surface cards basically represent like a marine life ecosystem. And then there are the deep cards, which you cannot play until the Cambrian explosion. And those represent the unknown. And so every card in the deep is unique and overpowered. And you have to pay points to play those cards. And they're game changing.
Quick shout out. Thanks for the follows. Horizons 001 and Evan's wife.
Hi.
I wonder who Evan's wife is.
I don't know. I wonder if she's team Kathleen or team staff.
I bet it's Evan's wife.
Okay, so let's
Hashtag team staff, wives, and husbands.
no. Okay, so let's see if so we got kind of the basic playthrough. What about the setup? We kind of set this up already a little bit, but can you walk us through what a normal setup is to make sure that I actually did it correctly?
Okay, so you start with a number of fish dictated by the number of players. So hopefully, and it's color coded, so you can just grab the number of colors, the correct number.
Yeah,
of
I
colors.
believe that I have orange, yellow, and blue.
Perfect. You're rocking
And
it.
then we have the extra fish over there to the side.
So now take one surface card and flip it over into the
I
discard.
did. It's right here. It's a bottom feeder.
And what's the number on the bottom left? That's the migrate number.
10.
So now migrate 10 from the reef into the last ocean zone number 3. And
Okay, so
migrate.
that's the big square is the reef, right?
Yep.
So we're going to take 10 from there and then put it all the way in the last square of the ocean.
Yep. The one that has no scenario card. And
Right.
then take one from ocean zone 10 from ocean zone number 1 and move that also to ocean zone number 3.
Okay.
And once ocean zone number 1 is fully depleted, then the Cambrian explosion starts. So this is pushing you closer to the Cambrian explosion.
Oh, okay. But we can move fish during the game, right?
Yeah, so during your play cards phase, if you don't want to play a trait on a species, you can migrate fish for that number in the bottom left-hand corner, and you can migrate from the reef or any ocean zone to the reef or any ocean zone. And then the next thing I should probably tell you is that those scenario cards become active if there are no fish in the zone in which that the scenario card is. So you can kind of see what the long-term arc of the game will be like depending on what those cards are. And I have no idea what those cards are.
Oh, here, I can do Kathleen Cam. Are you going to do Camilla Cam? Okay. We've got Camilla Cam.
Camilla Cam.
So it looks like in the first spot, we have thermal currents.
On your turn, you may evolve traits directly from the gene pool.
Ooh.
And long haul migration. Species may forage from any ocean zone.
Oh. Both great cards.
We're going to have to trust you.
Props to the designer. Those are awesome.
What a great designer. Okay. Okay, so we have randomly selected a first player, and that is Evan. And then I will be second, Anna third, and Camilla will go last, which is apparently the sweet spot, Camilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so is that pretty much set up? We also put out 2 of the deep cards. We
Yep.
put the Cambrian explosion close. We have these fancy little bags for food. The game also comes with kind of little cards to hide your food behind. What else? Anything else that we need to do? When we handed out 6 cards to each player. 6 cards. To
You're
each
good.
player.
Yeah, 6 surface cards.
Yep.
And you
surface
have the
cards.
2 deep cards face up. You can draw up to 1 deep card a turn. And you either draw 1 of the face up cards or you draw 3 face down cards and then you discard the 2 on top of each of those 2 face up piles.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, if one of these piles gets fully depleted, we just pull the top card off the deep
Yep.
stack.
And flip it. Yep. So there will always be 2 cards or in the gene pool, or they stack up too, and often they stack
Can you
up.
tell me what the deep cards are? Because I can't see them.
We have C-Rex,
C-Rex.
who has aging +2. He will move fish 2.
Well, and that bottom left is how much it costs.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, yes, for the
It's
deep
both.
the cost. And cannot feed from the center, but has an attack of 4 and no natural defense listed on here. We also have Draconic. Overpopulation is scored instead of lost, as the cost and movement of 4. Defense of 3, can't feed from the center, and has an attack of 7.
So, let me explain overpopulation since that just came up.
Yeah.
A species is that board that has room for 10 population in the center, and that's a species. And when you play traits, it modifies the species and basically enhances the species. There's room for 10 population, but if you ever have to place it on that 10th spot with the fish bones, then you overpopulate due to disease. And then you discard all population until you only have 5, and you put those in the reef or any ocean zone. So you'll lose population if you overpopulate.
Okay. All right. So,
So
do we
who-
want to close the poll for
Yep.
the team staff, Team Kathleen?
Last chance for entries.
Last chance for
Holly.
entries in the I vote Team Kathleen, Team Staff. Holly, I expect you to vote Team Kathleen. Actually, I don't know.
It's easy to pull.
Who's eating a goldfish?
The bird outside the window.
Nuh-uh.
That's really funny.
It's a goldfish cracker, not a real goldfish. There is a bird outside the back window eating a goldfish cracker, which is pretty hilarious.
Are you #team bird or #team goldfish?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. So Yoni, what is our poll? 30 seconds left. You may want to look at your cards, people.
Yeah. Getting ready.
You should thank somebody named Don Crap for the follow.
Should we?
Oh.
That.
Hey.
Hey, thanks a lot, Don Crap, for the follow.
That's me.
Oh, oh my God. He found. What a guy.
Well, this is my first time trying to use Twitch, so now I have an account and I'm.
Wow, that's very fancy, Dom.
You've already got clout.
So how is everything going at North Star? Are y'all doing anything cool and new? And how's the off with her head game or whatever it's called? What's it called?
Paint the roses.
Paint the roses. That's right.
Yeah.
How is that going?
It is great. Actually, we've been having, with the pandemic, we've been having trouble actually working too much on it. So it's a little bit on the back burner, but it has been play tested thousands of times. It is super well balanced, and we are now working on expansion modules where you get helper characters from the game, like the White Queen or the rabbit, and there's like an additional scenario that you have to try to accomplish to escape from your role as a gardener.
That's fun. Yeah, I enjoyed playing that. I played that last year at Washington too, and that was really fun. I can't wait for it to come out. What's the I mean, I guess if you put it on the back burner for COVID and stuff, do you have any timeline on it or anything?
I'm guessing we're gonna kickstart it like at the beginning of next year. So we still need to do art. I mean, the game has been designed for years now, and like I think I remember that game that we played. It was really fun because who was it? Someone made a really risky move and got us all killed on the last turn.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah,
it is
but that was a good game.
For those who don't know, it is a cooperative deduction game in the world of Alice in Wonderland, where we're all gardeners trying to figure out how the queen wants us to decorate the garden. Meanwhile, the queen doesn't really care about the garden. She just wants to chop our heads off. And so she keeps changing how she wants the garden. We're trying to figure out how she wants the garden and staying one step ahead of her, and she's trying to catch us and chop our heads off.
Sounds fun. All right, so poll results.
Oh, Woody Pan would like to know who did the art for the Paint the Roses.
So there have been several artists. The current box cover artist is Bree, but I guess there's been 3. And Mimi, I forgot her last name, Naomi, she did the board and all of the character art.
Yeah, no, the art is fantastic for it, though. I love the art. Okay, what is our poll results?
Look there. There it is.
What are they?
Team staff, 60%.
Oh no, Team Staff is one. Last night, Team Kathleen was the greater majority, and Team Kathleen won. So,
Uh-oh.
So you're
I
saying
don't know.
the Twitch knows.
yeah, Twitch apparently knows. Actually, for those of you who did vote on Team Kathleen, they told me I couldn't tell you this beforehand, but I'm not very good at this game, so we'll see what happens. But Dominic has said that he will help me, so we'll see.
So be it. We're all gonna have fun. Everybody's
Okay.
gonna have fun, Kathleen.
It's all about having fun.
It's all
No,
about
it's
having
not
fun.
winning or
all about
losing.
winning.
It's
So
winning
you'll get
and
bad at it.
having fun.
It's about winning and having fun and beating Kathleen.
You can
Right.
have it.
Okay, so let's start this game. What do you think, Dominic?
Let's do it.
Okay. It is Evan's turn first. What should he do first? He needs to play a card and get a species, right?
Yep. Get a species. You get if you just play a trait, you get a free species to put it on.
Okay, what trait did you play?
Filter
Team
feeder.
Whale. Woo!
He made a filter feeder. Okay.
Even though I'm Team
so-
Shark, I went whales.
Oh.
Never overpopulates and feeds for 5 from the center.
5
but
but
cannot
cannot
attack.
attack.
And so no matter what I do, it will never be able to attack.
Mm.
Well, you can
Unless I
always
think
throw
that's
away the
great.
trait anytime you want.
Yeah.
So you
and
play
then I-
one card. Now you feed one species. You only have one, and you can only feed from the reef. So you just go in there and grab 5 population, and you're
Get it,
gorgeous.
Evan. Get those fish.
My fish.
Eat them. Put them inside your whale. One by one.
Oh, not one by one.
In millions of quantities as you are a filter feeder. I hope the Twitch does the
Trillions at a
live action
time.
hand stream.
Trillions at a time.
Trillions
Yeah, the
at a
close-up
time.
cam is Camilla, so you know.
I have to entertain myself somehow.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
draw, right?
Now
Oh,
you
he
age
has
one.
Oh no, you have to age
Age
one.
one.
So you take
Uh,
one population, put it in your bag. That's a point at the end of the game. If you did not have the population needed to age, then that species would have gone extinct.
Sure.
Now you can draw. You discard as many cards as you want. Well, no, sorry. The first thing, you may draw 1 deep card. You can either draw a face-up card or 3 face-down cards, and you don't have to because you can't get rid of these. They'll cack up your hand if you get too many. But if there's one that you particularly want,
So, Dom, I have a question here, and this is something I meant to come across before. So I know if you have a no on the red, you can't attack. There's no way that I could take something like Draconic and put it on here because then it couldn't feed and couldn't attack. Is that correct?
yeah, you can do it. It's kind of an evolutionary dead end if you don't have
Yeah.
another way to get food. But you
Yeah.
can have you could gain. There could be ways to get food, like symbiotic
Oh.
relationships.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm definitely not gonna do that.
No, I don't recommend that at all.
I
think
fine.
But you can, if you take one of those cards, you can't play them right now.
Yep.
And it's gonna take up room in your hand.
No more.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, it might be a good thing to do.
yeah, no, I am going to not take one of the deep.
And then-
instead,
Yeah, you discard as many cards as you want and draw back up on the surface cards. And usually what I like to do is if I figure out which card I'd probably want to play next turn and I keep that one and I discard the other ones.
sure.
It looks
Unless
like
there's
the
a
rules,
couple.
It looks like the rules say that you may draw one deep card now before he chooses the rest of his discards.
That was
Yeah,
what
that's
he
That's
what
your
he
thought?
was just
Okay.
saying, yeah.
said.
So are you working on anything else, Dom?
Always.
Always.
I've got 100 games in my sketchbook.
Man, really?
Well, yeah.
That's
Are
a
there-
lot.
Is there any nuts that you just can't crack? Like, I've been trying to make a game about whipped cream, but it's just not coming together.
I'll tell you one that I did crack, but it took years and years.
I have my discards.
Okay, you're gonna discard.
I discarded 2 here, correct?
Yep.
I discarded 2.
Okay, so you draw 2? Or
You
3?
draw
I draw
3.
3
3.
because I'm drawing back up to 6.
Okay.
And then I want to say here, normally when someone's doing their discarding and drawing, the next person can start playing. You don't have
Okay.
to wait.
Ah,
Okay, so tell us about the nut that you cracked, but it took you a long time.
All right. Well, it's right now it's a game called Super Wits and Wagers.
Bill,
The nut is how do you make a party game for gamers?
for gamers.
And people have tried, but I feel like normally what happens is it turns out to just be a strategy game, because it's really hard to have strategy, which takes the focus away from people, and a party game, which is supposed to have the focus on people. So that is a version of Wits and Wagers that was in the hopper for, I don't know, 7 years before we slowly started figuring out how to make simple thematic rules where people could just kind of learn the rules and forget about them and then focus on the people.
Dom, real quick, Horizons 001 says you feed your first species, but subsequent species you do or don't put a fish on the first card. I don't know if you see that in there.
You do not get a free fish when you create a species. So you just get a species board and has 0 fish. So you have to feed it that round with either gains or by feeding it.
Okay, so I went and I did basically the same thing that Evan did.
It's a good move.
Sorry, but
It's a
I
good
mean,
move.
getting 5 fish with a bottom feeder seems like a good thing right now, as long as there's still fish in the reef.
That's not
But yeah, so I did that. I am going to discard. I think I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3. I'm going to discard 3 cards. I am not going to take a deep card yet. I'm discarding transparency and some other stuff. And then I get 4 cards, right?
Yep,
1,
perfect.
2, 3, 4. Okay. That is my turn.
Your turn.
So you feel
do
like with this
Ghostbuster.
Wits and Wagers deal that you have created the party game for gamers?
Ooh, we got
It is a really fun game. Yes. I think it's a really good party game for gamers. Or an introduction to like casual gamers into like the world of games.
hacking. Remember, we all have an automatic defensive 1.
Yeah, so Horizons, I think when you create a species, it's not going to go extinct until a little bit later, so you get a chance to get your first bite in before your stomach grumbles, so to speak. Did you forage from the reef?
I did forage.
I thought you were
So-
thinking about that attack, though.
I was
Um,
thinking about it. It's not a good move right now, but
Hannah played
Oh, sorry.
Speed, which allows her to be able to play an extra trait. So she'll be able to play 4 traits, right?
Yeah, or more.
it just keeps stacking them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess, but
Speed on
that-
speed on speed.
that
Mhm.
seems, yeah, that seems silly.
Like an American
speed.
middle school.
But okay, so she now has forage for 2 and attack for 2. Is that how that works?
Yeah, and then she played really nice. She didn't attack any of the whales. She just went into the reef and gathered some fish up.
I know that was really nice of her. She thought about attacking us, but then decided she would be nice at first, I think.
I think you have, if you have 1 natural defense, that means I only get to 1 of your fish.
Oh, if we have one natural defense.
There is not one natural defense. I don't.
Okay.
I thought I heard someone say that, but that's not
Ah.
not true.
That's not a thing.
Okay,
That's not a
We didn't
thing.
have anything else
can I
to
start my turn, Hannah?
Yes, please.
No,
Okay,
there
right.
is a thing where if you do not have a forage value or an attack value, if your forage value is 0 or your attack value is 0, you always round up to 1. You can always
Ah.
forage or attack for 1, but that's the only default.
Forge and attack, but not defense. Got it.
No, not defense.
Horizons 001 wants you to know that they really like the sleeves from the Kickstarter version.
So I have
Yeah,
played,
these sleeves are really pretty.
I have played a whale cleaner who will
Okay.
gain food
Can you see it?
whenever
Over there.
who will gain food whenever the other whales eat nearby. For this turn, I'm going to take advantage of that limited forage 1.
But you don't want to take their food.
Whatever. Well, we gotta work and get it from.
So wait, what do you do?
After a species with 3 forage or more forages, gain 3 if this is the
The
closest whale cleaner on either side.
So will she gain 6?
So
No,
gain 3
I'll
when I
gain-
feed my whale or 3 when you feed your whale.
Oh,
Yeah.
but only one or the other.
No, whenever either happens. Whenever one of these big whales feeds, it will trigger this ability, which will get me food.
Hannah, you
Okay,
should attack that.
so I have fed. Now I will age into my bag. I will start by drawing a deep card, Draconic, which refills there. I'm gonna keep these.
What is that?
And Evan, you can start your turn.
Yeah, just not wild about potentially feeding you all the time.
Put this
Um,
card down.
What if you just fed me right now, though?
Not be attacked by species whose attack is less than the species forage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
For popular.
uh,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom, if you see us doing anything wrong as much as you can, please tell us, because
Or just like laugh and make fun of us in the chat.
yeah, that works
Oh,
too.
yeah, chat.
Yeah, we got the chat.
I need to look over
We
that.
always got the chat because some predators can't feed.
So-
That's right, and that's what Labyrinth is about.
I think I'm going to play a card, but instead of evolving, I'm actually going to use it for its migrate.
Whoa!
It's a tentacled for 10. So I'm going to move from the first one into the reef here.
Really?
Ooh, getting closer to the Cambrian explosion.
I'm racing that Cambrian explosion.
Why are you racing a Cambrian explosion?
Because
He's
I like the deep. I get to the deep.
Yep, that's 10.
Okay.
There is now a number of fish in there, which is bigger.
Okay.
Cool.
Bigger by 10.
So you
Ooh.
played a card.
Who took a deep card?
Camilla.
Yeah.
Camilla took a deep card. That's
Mhm.
interesting.
Camilla took
Getting
a
deep
deep
since
card.
day 1.
Huh. Well, Colossus sounds lovely, so I think I will take Colossus.
Well,
I'm gonna
did
go ahead
you did you feed?
When did
Oh no, I did not feed. You're right. I did not feed. I
You need to
should
feed and age.
or
and all
play a
that.
card if you'd like.
I did play a card. That's how we moved on.
Oh.
You played a card to move
Wow.
the food.
All right. So yeah, I will feed. I'm gonna forage from the reef there. So I'm gonna take 5 out of there.
And then the whale cleaner gets 3 from the ocean.
Yeah.
I do. And the ocean is
The first zone,
Any.
the first, exactly. The one closest to the reef that has fish is where you always take your
the
game.
first tranche, as it were.
Tranche?
No, tranche.
If that's empty, do you then gain from the second ocean zone over?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Hannah asked
We're
if
done
the
feeding.
first ocean space is empty, do you then gain from the second ocean space?
Yep. Yep, the ocean is unlimited. So you just keep going down the line until you get to the reserve fish.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm going to discard some cards. Discarding 3 cards.
Does that mean that Kathleen can start taking her turn?
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was taking Colossus first. Discarding 3 cards and getting 3 cards off the top. Thank you.
And then flip over 1 deep card for the gene pool. Yeah.
What's that one?
Blubber.
Blubber?
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with that card.
This does work. That's easier than turning a camera on. Okay. Base store 9 extra population on the pieces board. What are you doing,
Okay.
Kathleen? What's up?
I am going to. I'm going to create another species. And I'm going to go symbiotic with my
I should have.
filter feeder.
Yeah.
I should have aged, so I'm taking 1 off of here and
Ah,
putting in there.
Okay.
doing a vaccines game.
So then I have, here, I'll start
Or I'm
my
not cheating there.
Kathleen cam.
Or-
Okay, so I have a whale here, bottom feeder. And then over here, I have some cute little clownfish that are symbiotic with my whale that gain food anytime my whale forages. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So I get, oops, what did I do? I get, I get 5 food for my whale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get 1 for my symbiotic thing, right? And then Camilla gets 3 more food too.
And Kathleen, the symbiotic comes from the ocean. Anytime one of those blue triangles is triggered, it comes from the ocean.
Oh,
Oh,
was this? So
I am bad at games.
yes.
I think I
So
put away.
I need 1 from the ocean.
1 from the ocean.
Okay. And then now I'm aging and I age both of these, right? So I get 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you have 3 points. You're rocking the points.
Yeah. I'm working it. I'm working it. Okay.
Kathleen, Dom is cheering you on camera and in the chat. Just so you know.
Woohoo, woohoo. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So that was my turn. Oh, and now I have to figure out, you have to go around. You have to go around that way. Yep.
For those who don't know, this is our back window, and it's not an entrance.
Yes. Okay, so what is the card that's now out in the deep?
Blubber.
Lubber. They store 9 extra population on the species board.
Mhm.
Wow, that seems good for my really fat whale. I think I'm gonna take some blubber.
Okay. Are you going to do that during the first part or the 4th part of your turn?
That is I'm throwing away cards now.
Ah, okay, we're done. I'm
1,
having trouble keeping track.
2,
Did your aging, starting and drawing.
3. I am discarding 3 cards and I'm drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
I like how everyone's just pretending there's nothing but tentacled cards. We just keep the tentacles on top for everyone's discards.
It's the octopus camouflage. It's actually a whole bunch of different cards. I just looked at kind of
Mr. Octopus is very disappointed in you.
yeah.
It's like, why are you getting rid of the best trait ever?
That was my father. You can call me Dan Octopus.
Yes.
Okay, I am done with my turn. I have 6 cards and I'm done.
Alrighty.
How are the people out there in Twitch land? Is it Twitchlandia? No.
It is
Yeah,
now.
I think part of the thing is coming up with our special name for our labyrinth denizens.
Oh, they're minotaurs, obviously.
Okay, that was fast.
That's a lot of minotaurs.
It's a lot of minotaurs.
But minotaurs are good.
Or are we the minotaur and they're the DCI?
BCI?
The
I don't know.
Theses.
Minotaur.
Anyway.
No, no,
Okay,
no,
go
no, no.
ahead. Theseuses?
Not doing that.
Thesopods. I'm
Hey,
pretty sure it's
I'm
thesopods.
replacing the deep card since they
What's
are
the
deep
new
card.
deep card?
Luminous bacteria.
Ooh, may have 1 extra trait, may forage from any ocean zone.
So I like to play on the
They can
board.
dive deep.
What are you doing?
I'm playing filter here on the
Yeah.
species.
Oh,
You
filter
gonna filter
feeder.
food?
Oh,
So you can't attack anymore. Yeah.
Hannah has a whale too.
It's a speedy whale.
It's a really fast whale.
I like the incongruity.
I think that's 7 for you and 3 for me.
Yes.
Camilla, you're getting fat.
Hey, Dom, we just met.
You're
Did
gonna
you- what
overpopulate.
What happens if she overpopulates? Bad
She
things
loses-
happen.
She loses population until she has only 5, and she puts it either in the reef or either any of the ocean zones.
Yeah.
Huh. You're gonna overpopulate.
It's not really a problem if it doesn't limit the amount that I'm aging. So like having churn in the top half of that doesn't, as long as I can continue to age 1 or 2 every turn.
Yeah, I mean, when you're the only whale cleaner and there are these 3 fat whales, you're sitting pretty.
That's true.
All right, so let's see. Oh, 8.
So do you want one of those deep cards?
Ew. I'm gonna take that luminous bacteria.
When does the Cambrian explosion happen?
When that first zone is empty.
There are currently 4 fish left.
Not there. There.
When that zone is empty, there are currently more than 4 fish left.
And then when do we have that thing happen, the event happen, for the first
This one?
ocean? Yeah.
At the same time, the Cambrian explosion.
Oh,
Happen.
okay. So tons of stuff are gonna happen when that thing goes.
This game
empty.
gets crazy.
It's gonna get crazy, Dom. What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm going to get my second species
Uh-oh.
for a bottom feeder who gains when the species to the right of it is attacked. Who is my whale cleaner.
Nice.
A good move.
After that, I will forage for 1 on the bottom feeder. And then I will age twice. And then Evan can begin his turn while I do discards and stuff.
Sure. Well, I mean, with Camilla's whale cleaner already being full up, I suppose it's not too bad to have another whale. So I'm gonna get another whale.
I've never seen this. This is great. I love watching other people play.
So many whales. All right. So.
So many whales.
I will have the new whale feed because it's hungry. But are there enough? Oh no, there's only 3 little fishies in there. So I will take
Uh-oh.
the 3 little fishies and be
And then
sad.
he doesn't get to eat anymore?
That's it. The reef is limited. There's no until either overpopulation goes there or migrating. You guys overfished.
Mhm.
Yeah, my fault. All right, and I'm going to age those 2 whales, so 2 fish, 1 from each, into the bag.
I hit my overpopulation because for my whale cleaner. So I'm going down to 5, and I can dump this wherever I want, here or there.
Yep,
Is that
or
true?
the second zone or the third zone. Anyone you want.
So all the way down there. Ooh, nice. All right. And what is this? Regeneration may have 1 extra trait. Gains 1 after losing population due to an attack. Oh, that's kind of fun. But I think I'm not going to take from there.
So Dom, while Evan's thinking, can you
Yeah.
tell people how you came about to get evolution and what you went through to play test it and change it up and different things? Because I know you had originally gotten it from somewhere, right? Or like the basic concept and then you completely redesigned it or something?
Yeah, you're talking about evolution, not oceans.
Right, evolution.
Yep. So there was a Russian biologist that created a game as a teaching tool. And then a Russian company picked it up and developed it. And then we were thinking about licensing it, but I wanted to make a lot of changes. And so I think we had already paid them like an upfront thing on the royalties, and soon we had just done so many changes that we realized we didn't even really want to publish their game. We just wanted to design a game on it. So then we changed the whole contract and made it, and just bought the rights to build on their mechanics. And then we redesigned the game from the ground up, and that's Evolution.
And when was Evolution first published?
2014.
2014.
And
And
then
then you have just Oceans is the latest in that series, right?
yeah, Oceans was supposed to be released in May 25th this year, but well, you know this, but then
Right.
the lockdown happened, and like, so disappointed. We had all these plans for like trying to create some buzz, and it just kind of like nothing happened.
Yeah, actually, if those of you out in Twitchlandia don't know, Dominic was supposed to come the weekend that we closed. He was supposed to come to Labyrinth, and we were going to have a ginormous launch party, and it was going to be really, really fun. And we never got to do it. So I'm really glad that Dom can be here tonight for our 10th anniversary of Celebration of Gaming, so that we can finally play this game, even though it's over Zoom.
Can I add? I'm a little bit excited because I was supposed to work during that event, and so I wasn't going to get to play. So now I get to play. A little extra something.
I would rather we hadn't closed down, though.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, yeah, I'd rather not have a mass worldwide pandemic. Admit it. Yep. I'm back up to 6. So Kathleen, it is you.
Oh, it is my turn. When do we want to give away a game?
I mean, now sounds fantastic.
Let's give away a game. Hey, Twitchlandia, would you like us to give away a
It's
game?
not Twitchlandia. It's not making that a thing.
Who's the mayor of Twitchlandia?
You.
Okay.
Oh God.
Cool. Yes,
Okay.
I'm the mayor.
Should we give away Flying Goblins first?
It might be a comptroller.
Yes.
We will give
Yes.
away Flying Goblins first. Can anybody see this? Flying Goblins.
Nice.
No team staff. No.
Do you want me to?
Here, I can do a Kathleen cam on it. Here, let's do Kathleen cam.
It's already on the table.
No, I know, but do Kathleen cam, because then you can see the back.
Mm,
Whoa!
you're getting fancy now.
Them both.
Okay, Flying Goblins is a really fun game from Yellow. Have you played this before, Dom?
No, I'm searching on it. Oh, I accidentally wrote flying. No wonder I can't
it's
find it on the
Flying
wiki.
Goblins.
Flying.
It's a blast. I played it at Toy Fair. You have it's kind of like you have this big kind of like your ocean here. It's like
Oh.
this box of things, and you put various different things in each compartment. And then you have catapults, and you catapult goblins onto the board
Oh my
to
God.
steal gold and gems and various different things. It is a absolute blast. The
Oh,
cool thing about it, and what makes it a lot different than other catapulting games, is you can actually like upgrade your goblins, and you can get more workers and stuff. So your goblins are kind of like workers. So it has a little bit of a weird worker placement catapult thing.
And your
going on.
workers are kind of like goblins.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
love it. That
Yeah,
looks
it's really, really fun. A super fun family game.
awesome. Oh my God.
So
That
this
is
was, we got all of these great prizes from our Gamma box. There is a big gaming convention in Nevada every year. And if retailers go, a lot of the distributors give us gifts for going. And that's where we got Flying Goblins.
Oh, it's a raid.
And so
Thanks,
how are we
Loozapalooza.
doing this, Mr. Yoni?
All right, so we're gonna post. Oh, we're gonna raid.
Ooh, a rating
Loozapalooza,
party.
rating for
Hey,
23. Thank you,
Loozapalooza.
All right.
Loozapalooza, you just joined right as we're getting ready to give away a game. This game, Flying Goblin. And
So
this is
here's
how
the
we're going to do it.
Here's
It's
the
going to be a
question in
trivia.
chat.
And thanks for the follow.
And thanks for the follow.
It's gonna be a question about Dominic.
Okay, this is a Dominic question.
Am
How
I
well do you
eligible?
know Dominic?
I want a copy of Flying Goblin.
Well, you can't answer
All
this
right, so
question.
somebody should read out the question now that I've done it.
In what grade did Dominic Crapuchettes design a game that was banned from school?
Oh, I know the answer. I know the answer. I know the answer.
Hello, CD.
Oop, I
That's
think
so
that there's
good.
a correct answer.
There's a correct answer there. Corey Aggie 18 is correct.
Corey Aggie is
Oh.
correct. The first one correct is Corey
Oh,
Aggie,
It's all
18.
yours.
It was 8th grade. Did you get in trouble or did your game just get banned?
No, I didn't get in trouble. There were like 30 classmates that were starting to play every day during class, and they just finally banned it. And I was actually quite proud of that fact.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And thanks for the new follow, Woolraj.
So how did someone know so quickly 8th grade?
I don't know. Maybe
Good
they've
guesses.
read your website just like I have.
No.
That's how I knew because I think it's on the North Star website.
I think it might be on my
Good
BGG
enough.
page, my board
It
game.
could be on your Board Game Geek profile. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, good enough party. Don't forget. Hashtag Team Sam.
No, Team Kathleen. Team Kathleen. Okay, it is my turn.
Hashtag Team Whale.
The winner of that,
bottom
the
for
winner
the
of Flying Goblin will be getting a whisper from Yoni to get your contact information, so that we can get your contact information.
So
Okay,
secretive, we didn't even notice.
so I am going to do something. I'm going to do something really cool.
Kathleen, you're being told you don't need to shout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess our audio is pretty good.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Whenever I have a mask
I'm
on, I
very
feel like
excited.
I shout. And I'm very excited about what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm making another species.
Which species
and I
are
see
you
you're
making?
placing it
Is
in
it
between.
ducks? Are you making
I'm gonna
ducks?
place it here, and I'm going to make an apex predator.
That is a terrifying duck.
Hey, Kathleen,
Huh?
could you do us all a favor and play your cards to the same side of your
Nope.
population?
Fine.
What is your
Everybody says they can hear you really well, and Winnie Pan says she likes excitable Kathleen.
I mean,
I'm
that's
sorry.
good.
I get very excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like when I have a mask on that nobody can ever hear me. I don't know
I can
why.
hear you okay. What are you doing?
Okay. I just made an apex predator. I should have my Kathleen cam.
Go with you.
Deifically.
Apex
Yeah.
predators.
Do you want us to do camera and you can point and talk? So,
Okay.
like, 'cause it's hard to
If
do
you
one
want
thing
to.
at a time. Okay.
Yeah. And then I am going to use my apex predator to attack my filter feeder,
Oh, power
Perhaps.
moves.
maybe, or maybe I want to attack somebody else.
You could extinctify my bottom feeder.
Yeah, but that
Well, remember,
I could.
it won't
So
actually
many
go
targets.
extinct until it needs to age.
Ah,
Yeah.
so then you can eat it to no effect. You could.
I think I'm gonna attack Evan's whale that has a whole
Okay.
bunch.
And remember that it still won't go away
Yes.
until it needs to age out. So all I
Yeah,
have
I
to do
know.
is feed it and it'll be fine.
So I
Which
have
whale?
attack 3,
Which whale?
the one that has at least 3 on it.
Okay.
And then
Across the table.
so I attacked Evan's whale, and then my symbiotic gets one from the ocean.
Ooh, from which
That one.
tranche?
I think that one.
The first tranche, as always.
Yep. And then I get to age all of those. So age,
Yum.
Age.
Yum.
age.
Yum. The food goes in the belly. Or which of these are bellies?
This is
I always
my belly.
imagine my bag in evolution as my belly.
Yes. This is my sailfish belly.
One central stomach for all of the species.
It's like
Okay,
the
and then-
populational meta belly.
So then I want to make sure everyone knows pretty soon the Cambrian explosion will happen and every
Yes.
species will age 2 population a turn. So you need to make sure you're setting yourself up to age 2 population every turn.
Yep.
Cool. Are you good to do your
Um,
discard wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing my discard.
Okay. So then
I agree, CD. This is a cool little game.
Yes.
Not little,
Okay.
but cool game.
Thank you.
Nice
I'm
little
gonna
fish.
keep these 3 and I'm discarding these 2 and I'm taking 3.
Cool.
Okay. I love how educational this game is. I think it's just brilliant. Dom, I think you know we do a lot of game schooling stuff and education through gaming. And this is one of my favorite games to recommend for that because I think you just learned so much, both this and evolution and even evolution climate You learn so much with a really fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been adopted by a lot of classrooms, so it's really fun to see. It's being used like every year since it's come out. It's been used in the evolutionary biology department at the University of Oxford
Oh, really? That's
Mhm.
cool.
for like yeah.
Had a good shot of the hungry boys.
Okay.
Hi guys.
So Hannah played a parasitic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Before your feeding phase, leeches 2 from the species on the left.
They're gross. They look like this.
Hi.
So before feeding happens, keep these. Then during feeding, if I understand correctly, can a species that doesn't have a forage symbol feed 1
Yes.
from the reef?
Your default is always gonna if it's a 0, it will always attack or forage for 1.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. This one.
Did you, now I just want to ask Hannah, did you do that because you don't like me or because you just don't care about me?
Oh,
Because you could have gone with the whale and made me happy, but you didn't.
well, I didn't want to overpopulate.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Well,
Well,
your
the
whale
whale can't
doesn't
overpopulate.
overpopulate.
I forgot about the filter feeder trait. Perhaps let's take a step back here and just feed my whale.
I'm very okay with you making this choice. Are y'all
Yeah.
okay
You're
with?
talking.
I'm good with
I'm
this.
fine. I'm fine with it. I
Okay.
am.
But feed the
But
whale.
there's 5
Drinking the
for your
water.
whale.
Taste the whale. Taste the whale.
And ooh, this is getting low-zy dozy in here. I'll take 3 out of there for my whale cleaner. Thank you for stopping by our whale cleaning facility today.
Dom, yeah, going back to the educational aspects of it, especially this fall with so many kids learning from home, you have an apex predator too?
Yes,
Camilla played an apex predator. We're in
Mhm.
trouble.
my apex predator will attack my whale cleaner.
Nice move. I love
Eating.
seeing that. He is
3 off of it. And 2.
Horizons 001 Dom asks, but there are creatures that are never forage.
Yes. Like the
Yes,
apex
the
predator.
apex predator is not allowed to forage. It can only attack, and if it can't attack and eat, then it gets in big trouble.
So it's got this the green, like do not enter sign there. Means this creature cannot forage, and that is more powerful than any quantity of numbers. It overrules.
So instead of foraging, you just create the new species and insta attack with it, which is what Camilla did.
Yep. I created my apex predator. It fed from the whale cleaner and triggering the bottom feeder, which blah, blah, blah. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm
Camilla,
done. Now
you are a pro player, Camilla.
I am a professional gamer girl, in fact.
And now is girl spelled with
I'm
a
a pro
U?
gamer girl. No, it's with an X.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And then I will do my discarding. You can get your turn.
All right. Sure. Well, there's not much chilling out over here. Only one little fishy over there. And what do we have in that first? Wait, do we have anything in here? We don't.
Oh,
Thermal.
Oh, Camilla,
there was one hiding. So then I must have finished that off from my
So you-
bottom feeder.
yeah, so you need to age 2 from all your species.
Oh, I'm also very okay with this.
Nice. Now you are rocking the points.
Okay. So there are 2 new effects.
Okay, so what happens now?
You can play 2 cards per turn instead of 1.
Ooh.
We age 2 instead of 1. We can play deep cards, and on your turn, you may evolve traits directly from the gene pool.
Show this on stream yet.
Is this the gene pool?
Yep, that's the gene pool.
This is the gene pool over here.
This is
That
the
is
gene
the gene
pool.
pool.
If you want to
So-
thank Gamer Dad for sending that.
Does that mean
Gamer Dad just sent a adorable picture, and I appreciate it. We do not have authority to show it on screen
Unless
yet,
he
but
chats at me,
unless
then-
he-
Yeah, until it's confirmed, you can imagine that there's
but I love the picture. Thank you very much. It's a very sweet picture.
is it marshmallow puppies?
No.
You can
Oh.
imagine it's marshmallow puppies if it's still a secret.
it's a wonderful declaration of Team Kathleen.
Oh.
Yes.
At the moment, it seems like Team Camilla might be the wise choice. Just saying.
I tend
Let's
to
see.
fall off at the end once I get distracted.
Okay.
Quick
So-
distraction.
So now tell me what we're doing so we can evolve from, what does that mean?
Does that mean we pay the cost?
That means
You pay the cost and just play this as though it's coming from your hand.
Yep, those cards are now in every player's hands. As long as there's no fish in that first ocean zone, then that scenario is active, and those cards are in your hand. You can play them just as if
That
they're.
sounds lovely. That sounds fantastic. I'd like to do that.
Which one do you want to take, Evan?
One of them. You
Is it
might
this
want to
one?
finish. Did you finish your turn? Did you finish?
No,
Did
I
you-
thought we were doing overlapping thing where you
Right,
start
but
as I'm
since you
discarding.
have to potentially draw.
You could take one of those.
Oh, I
cards.
could take one of those? Oh, okay. I will. Can I do this now? No. Okay. 'cause
Well,
it's
you
not
can
all turn.
you can take that into your hand for next
Right,
turn.
but
Yeah.
not into the, not directly onto a species.
Gamer Dad says,
Okay,
sure, you
that
can
says
show.
we can show it. All right.
I'll take
Okay.
this.
So we're
I
going to
took-
show you
I
the
took
wonderful picture that I just got.
Oh, why?
Oh, sorry.
Can we see this on stream? So we want to find a close-up cam at it.
I can just hold it up there. Sure. Oh, boo. Oh, boo. This
Isn't that
this
cute?
child is a fool. This child is a wonderful fool who's a
he's
very good friend of the store.
Wonderful child, and I care about him very much. And that was really
Aw.
sweet.
Oh.
He is one of the coolest gamer kids I know. Okay,
He's pretty
so what is Evan doing?
Yeah, what is Evan doing?
Yeah, what is Evan doing?
That's a question.
That's a
Camilla's
question.
a monster.
Bloop, bloop,
Blah, blah, blah.
So you get to play 2 cards now, Evan.
Yeah, and I had a real strong combo for a second there.
Hmm. But now I have half of a really strong combo, coincidentally. What was the other half of it?
Your face. Your face, definitely.
Thank you, Evan.
Uh,
For my next
It's
trade,
getting really ugly. Getting uglier.
no, it's getting great. Weren't you listening, Kathleen? It's part of a very good combo.
Y'all are not
Getting spicy.
necessarily protecting yourselves very well. So I might
No,
just
Kathleen.
eat all of you.
I'm here to have a good time
From
And
the
let me-
angry shark.
and let you win.
I have a very angry shark. He's a very nasty shark.
Arr, what is he angry about, Kathleen?
He's
Is it-
angry because you're winning.
He's angry because I'm winning. He's like, I got these intense tribal tattoos and they won't make me any faster. Oh, I'm a shark.
I know I should have gotten them in red.
all right, let's create a new species.
Ooh.
That's going to be a parasitic species.
Ooh.
And let's create yet another new species.
Two
and
species. in
It'll
one
be a
turn.
colossus.
Oh,
It has to be either to the right or left or in the middle.
That's true,
But Evan, you're gonna go extinct.
What's that?
You're
I
gonna
would-
go
you're-
extinct.
You're gonna go extinct because you have to age 2.
Two.
Every one of your species ages 2. You only feed one of them.
That, well,
Sure, but this one before the feeding phase, it's going to leach 2 from this one, which
Yeah.
can afford it,
Yeah.
and then this one's going to feed a stupid. Well, oh, actually, it's not because of that.
There's only one in the reef, I think, and so both of
There
those
is only one in the reef.
on the right would die.
you could eat Nemo just for fun.
See, Dom, this is why we have you. What would I do without
Dom
you?
was
Sorry,
I know
I'm
Dom
sorry,
is
Evan, you
not
already
supposed
played
to be
that.
helping Evan. He's supposed to be helping
Supposed to be
Kathleen.
helping me.
I help the meek.
Oh,
Oh!
oh, Dom,
That's not me then.
Dom.
No, I'm
I love
sorry.
it when like
No,
somebody
no,
has a
no,
burn
no.
and I haven't even figured out who's getting burned yet. But I'm just like, somebody got burned. It wasn't me.
Well then, Well then.
You,
You should play that really good combo you have, Evan.
You mean the one you took my card for? That's cool. That's good. I'll take it.
you have a whale cleaner? That would be.
Yeah, you know I do. I do.
What about just like an old shoe, like in a cartoon when they fish up an old shoe? Because I'd have like just like an old shoe. Like this fish is in fact an old shoe. It does not age and cannot feed. But it's just like a species that you can
Can
put. So when it, like,
Dominic,
feeds
can
to the
a
left-
fish have 2 of the same trait on it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you can get those like 3 speeds on the same thing. So you get like a cheetah shark.
Okay. Because in evolution, you can only have 1 of each trait, right?
Yeah. It was really hard to design it so that you could have multiple copies without anything breaking, being too powerful. But it was really fun because it exploded kind of all the possibilities of the surface cards you could do.
That's cool.
Like you could have a species with 3 tentacles.
I'm worried about this reaction.
Now, Dom, I have a quick question.
Are you saying, Louis Bob, that sweet young child can't spell team staff wrong,
Oh
right?
gosh, that was a while ago. You just
Show
noticed
me
that?
Yeah.
Put it up there.
Yeah. So, Dom, quick question. With
Yes.
with feeding there, if I put that as a trait onto a filter feeder, what happens?
It will not trigger itself because it's not next to itself, but it will be triggered by other whale cleaners, by other
Sure. Other
filter
way.
feeders.
Yeah.
Identity is not a subcategory of proximity.
I'm not next to
All right. So sure. Let's. Let's make that a trait instead of a new thing.
Get on down.
So we have a parasitic whale cleaner is my new thing here. And before the feeding phase, this is going to leech 2 from the whale to its right. Dink, dink. And then I'm going to have one of my whales potentially do some feeding. That wasn't a good move either. I'm terrible at this game, but that's all right.
There's a lot going on in this game.
There's a lot going on
It's
in this
really
game.
funny. The first time I ever played it, I was almost sound asleep because it was at Washington very early in the morning after I had been up, I don't know, like 20 hours in a row setting up Washington and running the booth, Labyrinth booth, and then closing down and doing all this kind of stuff. And then the first thing in the morning, the next morning, Dom's like, come play Oceans with me. And I was sound asleep. And Dom kept telling me how much easier this was than Evolution, which I had played a ton of. And I'm like, what? And my head was about to explode. I think that in general, there's a lot of stuff in this that's easier, but the way the cards combine, I think is much more complex and interesting.
Yeah.
Although I love Evolution. I love Evolution Climate. I absolutely love the original Evolution though.
So you
Yeah.
talked about. Oh, you,
Sorry,
Okay.
I just want to clarify for my turn. I had the one whale over here feed from what little there was available to it, which then still triggers the whale cleaner. And the whale
Yep.
cleaner can take from any depth,
Nope.
Yes.
can only take.
From the it
next
has to
one.
take from the ocean, and it's just the first one that has fish. So
From
it'll
your-
take it from the
from your-
zone
From the
2.
first one that has fish. Okay.
And so,
front-
and then you're the closest whale cleaner on the right, and the closest whale cleaner on the left is Camilla's.
So Camilla's whale cleaner gets to eat too.
Yeah, so
So-
Camilla's gets 3 too.
when I don't.
Oh, so if
This
it was
whale ate.
because he's saying it triggers in both directions, and it
Yeah.
was this whale that ate. If it was
Yep.
this whale, then this one would feed and hurt.
Because we're going
Oh, no, it was-
counterclockwise around the table.
It's going to trigger
Unless
hers
she
either way.
has a whale feeder.
She does not. Got it.
It's going
Yeah.
to trigger hers
There's
either way.
only 2
I
whale
am
cleaners.
inevitable.
If there's only 2 whale cleaners in the ecosystem, they will both always trigger.
They will both always trigger.
Camilla, are you interested?
Horizons. There's so much going on. That's why I've tried to get stuff sorted myself before I try to get people to play with me. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I think that once you get the turn order kind of under control, it's really just about understanding the cards and how they interact. And I think that would just take playing it, right, Dom? Or is there a
Yeah.
hint that you can do that helps?
Helps with the strategy.
I'm aging.
I mean, this game is all about
I am
seeing
eternally
the
young.
ecosystem and playing off the ecosystem, like what Camilla did there. She saw all these filter feeders, and she played the whale cleaner, and that is the right
Oh, it's
play.
good.
Is to
See,
kind of
she
play
said
off
that
of
the-
other people.
Yeah, so you said that this was an educational game earlier, like the evolution series. What I love when I'm talking about it to families is that this teaches something with a dynamic in a game about evolution as a dynamic and interactive system, specifically co-evolution, the way how you're always based on the environment of like the other animals around you, and those evolutions affect each other back and forth. And that's why you have to pay so much attention to other animals.
Yep. So this is really different than like a Civ game. A lot of people before evolution kind of dealt with the theme kind of like a Civ game where you have a tech tree and there are adaptations that are just categorically better than other ones. But really the way evolution works is species are best adapted to a specific environment. And as the environment changes, different species are better adapted to that environment or less. So there really isn't like the best species. There's just species that are well adapted for the current environment.
Okay. All right. It is
So-
my turn.
Just to
you done?
follow, I took 3 cards from here, kept 1, and put the other 2 into the discard pile here.
You have to put them one on each pile.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to
Yeah,
put one per
on
pile?
each pile. Yeah.
Yep.
And you can only directly evolve from the top of the gene pool, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or from your hand.
Okay.
All right, so that was 1, and then I draw back up. So I have 6 cards in hand. But now that we're for my other cards, I still have to draw from there, or can I?
You
You're
can
allowed
draw
to-
one deep card. So
One deep
that
card.
rule hasn't changed. You can still draw one deep
Okay.
card per turn, which I think you
I-
did. So now
Yep.
you
Yeah.
So now
draw.
I just need 1 card. Oh, unless I want to discard some, which I might.
You can think about that during Kathleen's turn.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go. I am going to play my 2 cards. I'm going to play another symbiotic on my symbiotic fish. And I am going to play a I am gonna play a whale cleaner on my apex predator. Can my apex predator be a whale cleaner?
Why not? Yes.
Oh yeah.
I
Got-
mean,
This fish has got 2 jobs.
okay,
Working
and
on the
then
weekend to support
I am
my
going to
thousands
attack.
of children.
I am going to attack Hannah's fish, I
Okay.
guess. Or
You
do
can
I want
try.
to attack somebody else?
This one has 2 defense.
And you've got 3.
Oh, so I only get
non-different.
1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna attack Evans.
Leave me alone. Attack Camilla.
Huh? Attack Camilla?
You
Attack
can
Camilla.
attack my whale cannon.
I
It's
could
entirely
attack your whale
undefended.
cleaner.
I mean, granted, it'll make her bottom feeder cheap.
It's very juicy, Kathleen.
I think I want to attack Evans.
No way.
Mine is moist.
Poor Evan. Oh,
That's-
not that word.
That is
Didn't like
No,
that.
no,
that is not a pretty word.
no. Okay. So now my apex predator got 3. And my symbiotic gets 2 from the next ocean.
From your tranche, madame.
Uh-huh. And then I eat 2 from each
Well, why does the symbiotic get 2?
because I have 2 symbiotics on it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that's why I played the symbiotic on the symbiotic. So now my apex predator well cleaner should always have enough food.
You're very loud.
Oh, sorry. God, I'm sorry.
So
Okay, so now I'm eating 2 from all of these.
So I know the red symbols add up and are the input to the attack feeding. The green symbols add up and are the input to the forage feeding. Do the blue symbols add up and mean that she is gaining 2, or is she gaining 1 and then gaining 1?
Gaining 1 and then gaining 1. They don't add up. Yeah, they
Okay,
each
so-
trigger individually.
right? So the blue symbols don't. So like if you had whale cleaner and symbiotic, they would each have their separate values of 3 and 1 rather than summing up to 4 for each.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you for clarifying.
Which I think matters if you look down there at I think the card on the right, I can't really see it in the gene pool. I think that triggers for every symbiotic. Is that right?
Yeah, for each symbiotic. So it would hit on each of those.
What does that do?
You
It's
might
a
want
deep
it.
card.
You point your camera.
Yeah,
Gain 1 for each symbiotic that triggers.
yeah.
Thank you, Ali Astra, for following. We missed you over there, but we appreciate that.
Did we thank Good Enough Party?
We
Yeah,
did. We did say thank you, Good Enough Party. Also, Loozapalooza, I'm getting a little bit of a message from one of my coworkers here that you might be from the podcast The Game is Broken. So welcome, and hopefully you enjoy your time with us as much as some of our folks are enjoying their time with you.
And we're enjoying our time with each other, but not
Aw.
hugging
That's bad.
And also
because of the plague.
and also because you keep attacking me.
I'm sorry.
And also because you have teeth.
Did you get your cards or whatever? Where are
No,
we?
I'm doing things.
You did
Okay.
your feeding.
I
Now
did my
you
feeding.
did
I
your
did my
aging.
aging.
You are
and
discarding and drawing.
I am drawing. I want that parasitic card.
Mutualism?
And then that's 1. And then I'm going to.
Would you like to think about that walking?
Yes, go ahead.
Sweet. Let's see.
Okay. Just helping a buddy focus.
It's very, very
I'm not
helpful.
going to discard anything. I like my cards. I'm just going to draw 1.
Kathleen is loyal to her cards and her
I am.
fish and her community. We've got it all.
I love our community.
And
This is really fun.
I pay from my board, right, for a deep card? For my
Oceans
species
is the heaviest game that's ever been released.
That Dom's ever released.
Oh, I'm like, I don't think so, Dom.
Also, again, with the not reading the chat very fast.
Yeah.
I was playing this game.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
yes, pay
Yes.
for a deep card
You pay for a deep card. Okay, how do you pay for a deep card?
with 1 for my
Look at this.
species board, right?
You
I don't
pay
know.
with-
Do you pay? Do you pay with food from your species board or from your bag, Dom?
From your bag, from your scored points, and you
Okay.
place it in the reef or any ocean zone, so you can turn on and off those the scenario cards. You can turn them off by putting food back in there.
You must spend the dinners of your forefathers.
Here's this regurgitated fish.
Changing my mind.
Grandpa,
I paid 1
it's old tuna.
to put down luminous bacteria.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a giant, like whale-sized bacteria that is very fast.
Very
Yes.
fast.
There's,
Whale-sized bacteria.
there's definitely a question, does it have or is it bacteria? We're going with is it.
I am saying it is, for sure. Okay.
Luminous, the luminiferous ether.
I'm picturing like there's that episode of the original series of Star Trek where that big like stone thing is flying through space. And it just looks weird. All right. So playing that, it allows me to have another extra trait and forage from any ocean zone.
What trait are you going with?
Let's see. And then I'm going to give this little guy something else.
Aw. Little
Little pike.
parasites. Give us your flesh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What do you give them?
I'm gonna give him tentacle.
Even better. Parasites with tentacles. That's what I do not like.
All right. And then I'm going to feed.
Before the
Before.
feeding phase.
But before that, my fast bacteria gets leached by my tentacle mouth of teeth.
See the follow-up fan fiction.
Don, what kind of game did you create here, man?
I don't know. I created a monster.
Monsters everywhere.
And then this one is going to feed twice. So it will. Is there anything in the? It's from any ocean zone, right? For if it doesn't have a forage trait.
No, I think you
Are
have
you-
to.
From the reef.
Are you trying to take the forage action or the attack action?
Oh, that's right. I can do that as well. Like one attack action.
You could attack.
I could. Let's find out.
Valid targets include whale and other whale and little friendly scuba boys.
Got little whale cleaners.
Yeah. If you eat that one, then Evan will be sad.
Not really.
No?
It's not, it doesn't go away. I have to age out.
Right.
But
So
you're
I'll
gonna
also
have
take
to-
away 1 aging point.
You can also attack your own thing.
It's gonna be
I
tough.
could.
Yeah, but then
Yes,
you
that is
trying to
definitely
feed
not.
all three at the same time.
But
You'll be
one
on
of
the
them's
break.
gonna die. I have no choice.
I think I'm gonna go after the.
Unless I have
hydrophobes
something
over
magical in
here.
my hand.
Okay, Camilla, she's eating your
What are you
fish.
eating?
I'm eating your squishy whale.
Okay.
Whale cleaner.
What was the word you used? Moist.
Scuba boy, the moist scuba boys.
She gets 2 because she gets to feed an additional time, unless she wants to
Oh.
feed somewhere else.
That's true.
Yeah, you got a whole food
I
court.
think I'll feed from you this time.
Yeah.
Oh
Put a
man.
little bit of this on the left side, put a bit on
Okay.
the right
Being
side,
diplomatically.
hide the
diplomatic
vegetables.
So you attack this one, right?
Yeah, the bottom feeder. Feast.
Yeah. Gains 2, baby.
All the dirt and stuff you consume just adds flavor, really. I mean,
Mhm. That's why I made my steaks in the alley.
All the stuff.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing. Alright, so age 2 for each of them.
2 from each.
2 from each.
Just like we never did.
And let's see. Want to take
We got more octopus going on in the chat.
Oh, gosh.
Octopus.
Octopus.
There's
We've been doing
There's squids?
squid. We've been doing
There's
squid in the chat all week because of oceans, Dominic. I just want you to know.
and while I'm picking a deep
How do you do that? That
And
is just so
starting
cool
first.
looking.
I don't know.
They're emojis.
oh.
You find a new sequence break.
I don't know, I just found something that's stupid. And I like stupid, so
Yeah.
Are you now in
Is it
phase 4,
Camilla's turn?
discard and draw? You done aging? May I begin?
yes, I am done aging. That's what I
Wonderful.
was saying.
But
yeah.
remember, since you
Go ahead.
can play from here, you want to wait until she discards.
Right.
Because you
Sure.
can't, like, you wouldn't be able to play one of those things because she's going to discard over top of them.
Right. I will choose to forgo that opportunity.
Pathogen cultivation. Chitin plated law.
Wow.
4. This makes it the greatest attack.
I went with when given the option between good and dumb.
Huh. I will play speed upon my apex predator and shark cleaner on my whale cleaner.
Oh,
I've opened the
nice.
cleaning service.
Camilla's cleaners.
No, it's the fish. I'm not. We're imagining a world with the fish, Hannah.
Oh, excuse me.
You're not a fish.
Entschuldigung.
I've got an attack of 5, and I will eat Kathleen's entire whale.
You're gonna eat my whale?
I'm gonna eat the whole whale. I'm gonna eat what you eat.
I ate the whole plate.
I ate your whale shake. And then
Not sure I like that.
and then I'm putting it over here. And then this is a shark cleaner, so I will gain 2.
Dom, what's the ideal number of player you think would be good to play this? Because 4 for sure takes a long time. Would you say 3? I think 2 makes it less fun. Thoughts? All from Horizon 001.
We're doing a
Well,
lot of things, like hanging out.
I love the 2-player game. 2-player is awesome. So my favorite is 2 and 3. 4 players I think is great with people that know the game, but 2 players.
Thank you again, Dom.
Unlike us.
What? No, you guys are doing great. No, but when I teach people the game, I don't like to do 4 players because 4 new players just takes a little bit of time. But I love the 2-player game. I'd say this is one of my favorite 2-player games.
What do you like about the 2-player game?
Oh, it is. Well, so I was a pro Magic player. So there's, something about head-to-head games that are fun. And this one, you really are always watching the other player, and you are either playing off of them or aggressively. Like, it has such a great play and counterplay. And like, you're always like, you really can't figure out what you're going to do ahead of time because you're always just kind of like dancing with the other player. Yeah, it's a great 2-player game. I love it.
I really enjoyed it at 2 players as well.
Should we do another giveaway?
Ooh, what are we gonna give away? Is it board
Giveaway.
games?
No, let's give away Festo.
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 Festo. This festering board game.
Festo.
No. It's a brand new game. Thank you.
Festo is a really great game. It's a 2 to 5 player game that has a little bit of worker placement and a little bit of territory control, where you're trying to get ingredients to make special dishes. So little cooking in there. And this is the next game we're going to be giving away, Festo. So Yoni is going to post a question in the chat.
A question about Dom, or a question about ocean.
Let's have a question about ocean
That's
stuff.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, we're going to have a question about ocean stuff this time. So ready to get ready.
A copy of Festo with an exclamation point.
Festo!
I
love area control with a theme of food.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see.
appropriate.
So
What we got?
we're gonna do this one.
But you can't see that anyway.
It's going in the chat now.
Okay, so the question is going in the chat now.
All right, so the question is, what is the largest fish in the ocean?
My whale.
Trick question. Fish are not real.
Gamer Dad says blue whale.
The whale is incorrect, sir.
They got hair.
Mythoposis.
Oh,
Whale shark.
Mythoposis, got it. Mythoposis. Is it the whale shark? Is that right?
That's what it says in my notes.
Okay, cool.
And it's mythopoesis, isn't it?
Mythopoesis.
I saw a
Megalodon,
documentary about
yeah.
that, and it must be real.
Okay, so Mythopoesis
I
or
saw it in Megalodon.
Mythopoesis is the winner of Festo. And we're gonna do one more game award before the end, which is gonna be Istanbul, but we're gonna do it in a little while.
That is not Constantinople.
It's the
God,
same
just-
thing. Shh. Okay, whose turn is it? Is it Evan's turn?
It's my turn,
Okay.
although I'm very curious, how did we end up with one card
I
here?
discarded.
Oh, you just discarded from your hand.
I discarded from my hand.
Cool.
Just bleh.
All right.
Hey, can you do that? I don't think you can discard deep cards.
I'm not allowed to?
Oh.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh no.
How much did you cheat?
I discarded a deep card.
Just
So-
now. Okay.
You may
Give
discard
away-
any number of surface cards,
Oh
Yes.
no.
but not deep cards.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
forever
stuck
stuck
with,
with
deep
it
cards,
forever.
yeah.
Like a personality trait.
I don't know. In Fog of
Just
Love,
like-
there are times.
You mean I'm gonna be like this until I die?
All right, are you good? Are you done?
Nope, but go ahead.
All right. First off, I'm going to play a card to move some fish. Let's move some fish. That card is theoretically good for 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. Excellent. Perfect.
So now
So now I can actually feed again?
the first
Tranche?
first tranche had fish in it. So does that mean that the Cambrian explosion didn't happen?
So once it happens, it's happened.
It's
Yeah.
happened. But then we couldn't have done the thermal currents if there were fish in there, right?
Right.
But
Yeah,
now
I
there's
don't
no
think we've
fish in
done
there,
it.
so we could do the thermal
Yeah.
currents again if we wanted to. Okay, so yes, it is your turn. You
All
played.
right, so I played one card.
So you get to eat. Ooh, and I have a whale cleaner.
I played one card.
Depends on which. So if his whale on the left feeds, then it will feed this whale cleaner and that whale cleaner.
Yeah.
If this one feeds, it'll feed this one and this one.
Yeah, I hope he does it all the way to the left. That would be really good.
Oh, I hope he does it all the way to the right. That would in fact be really good.
No. Camilla's winning. Oh, but you want team
Team staff, but no collusion. Sorry.
Request in the chat to all reintroduce yourselves for people who showed up
Oh,
later.
hi.
Oh,
I'm
hi.
Evan. It's my turn.
I'm Camilla. I like role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm Hannah. Period.
And I'm Kathleen. I own Labyrinth Games and Puzzles, and it's my birthday week, which is why we do
Happy
celebration
birthday!
of gaming. Woo! We decided to celebrate my birthday by giving all of our customers presents like free games during events. And
Right.
this year we can't do events, so we're doing them on Twitch.
Woo!
And just so that you are aware, we have never ever streamed anything before
Before this week.
like this week. So if we're really bad at this, we apologize, and we might get better, we might not.
We are still in streaming puberty.
Oh God.
All right, for my second card.
evolving.
Second card, I played Schooling onto my filter feeder, which makes it age +1, and it says may not be attacked when the species has 5 or more population.
Annalie Lisa's birthday yesterday.
Ooh, happy birthday.
belated. All right, and so now this guy's gonna go ahead and feed, which yes means Kathleen. Let's go.
So I
Um,
get 3.
I'm gonna take 5.
First tranche available.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then my feeder is also going to feed. My well cleaner is also going to feed, which means it gets 3.
I can get that for you, Evan.
Thank you.
Very slowly.
Folks in the chat are saying that they're really enjoying the stream and that they're getting better every time.
Oh, y'all are so
thank you,
sweet.
folks in the
Thank
chat.
you.
You're getting better every time.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and age, which means dun dun dun.
Oh no!
Oh no, his whale
Dead
died.
forever.
And then this one's aging 3 now instead of 2 because of Schooling.
It wasn't
into
just
your
one
hands?
whale that died.
Into
It
your
was a
hands?
whole.
I don't really want to put them into your hands.
It was a way of life that died.
That's not for you.
Okay.
But thanks. Yeah, cool. Fun times. And I'm just going to draw cards. I have enough deep cards at the moment, so I'm just gonna take 2 from here.
Become a little bit more shallow.
All right, and that's what I have.
Okay, it is my turn. I am going to I'm going to play mutualism first there. So with mutualism, Dom, that is a deep card. I have to pay how many? Just
What's
one?
on the bottom left?
It says 1 in the bottom left.
Yep.
And so I pay that from my my bag, right?
Your swanky bag.
My swanky bag that came with the Kickstarter version.
So I can take Kickstarter back.
And there is my 1.
Bag.
Oh, and then where do I put my 1? Anywhere
You
I
can-
want?
You can put it in the reef or any one of the 3 ocean zones.
Whoa,
Okay, I'm going to put it in the thermal currents ocean zone.
This one.
Okay,
Turning off the
All right.
power.
and then my second card is going to be
Legends of Adventure says this game looks amazing.
It
My
does
second
look
one is gonna
amazing,
be
and it's
a-
really fun,
I'm gonna
despite
put
the fact that I'm losing.
games 2 after
I'm
the
not doing
season.
much better.
I'm gonna put a bottom feeder on my whale that has mutualism. Okay. So then I am going to attack with my apex predator. I'm going to attack. I attack for 3. I am going to attack Camilla's fish.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Your cleaning agency.
So you can take 3,
Uh-huh.
which will trigger your symbiotic twice.
Right. My symbiotic gets
Taken from
2.
the top tranche.
Mhm.
Tranche.
And then this one gets 2 too. Gains
2, 2.
1 for each symbiotic.
Oh, Kathleen's got her engine. Ka-chunga, ka-chunga, ka-chunga.
Okay. And then
and my shark cleaner also eats.
Yep, and then I need to-
Cannibalism! Oh!
Sound you Edmonds make, Camilla?
They make a kachunga sound. That's what my real car sounds like. It's a Volkswagen wagon Charger.
That's a lot of friends.
And some words.
Okay, and then I'm going to throw some stuff away.
Yes, Wendy Pan, you should totally play Evolution.
They're all really good. Evolution, the beginning. It's like
I'm gonna
Evolution.
throw
but
2
small and fast.
away, and then I get to draw 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What are
Okay.
you doing, Hans?
Yes.
Are you doing fish?
I am doing fish-related activities.
Kathleen attacked with what now?
Dom's
Her-
advertising video games in our chat.
Who?
Then you're.
Dom.
Oh man, Dom, we're not about the video games here.
I'm not
Not the
advertising.
video games.
Yeah. We
I'm-
need to get
Uh,
off
what's
more
this?
screen time.
Dom Crab has been banned from the chat for advertising.
Okay, so
That's fine.
It's
I
a
guess.
board
Yeah.
game. It's not a video game. It's
How
a
many
board
different
game.
species have
But it's a board
True,
game
but
on a
that
device.
is-
It's a boardless board game.
Uh-huh.
he's just doing his thing.
Yeah.
The giant bacteria, the school of
It's like an
giant
onion.
School of giant bacteria is at it again.
It's like a kombucha. It's like our ocean's kombucha.
It's just like that. as a matter of fact.
And
It's very fast kombucha.
and base here for my back.
Horizons wants an Oceans app available on Android, please.
I can put it. I can pay to any zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't talk about this
Dom, can I have? Oh,
video
You
game.
can't discuss the
No.
Android or the Androidness of it.
I can't discuss anything that's not cardboard related on a Labyrinth Twitch channel.
can you discuss the secret just now conceived version of this where we're restaurants and we're evolving recipes with different traits like spicy 7,
I like it.
and then these are like different tranches of customers. So like this is capital.
God. Hard stuff.
Okay. So I paid to
Oh
this
dear.
this special version of
So
Speed.
we've just decided that
special
Camilla's
version.
not allowed to be on stream
Oh,
anymore.
Y'all are not giving your species funny names.
Oh.
2291 says they all need funny names.
This one's
Okay.
named Yoni. Sorry. Camera, I apologize, Yoni. I care deeply about you.
I don't know. I think this particular species.
First name. Well,
This particular
My
species,
apex predator whale cleaner is named Bob.
Hi Bob.
He's Bob.
I'm Dad. Sorry.
Dom
This-
says there's a chart.
There's a chart. Oh, we need the chart.
Starts.
But yes, this is a special version
Oh.
of Speed that allows you to put an extra trait on
It's
a
here.
creature
Yeah.
and has 3
There's a chart.
end things.
Chart. Ooh, it's a chart. Look at the
Shields.
chart.
Oh, so I can't eat you.
yeah.
It
It would be
Parasitic.
illegal.
I don't know. I feel like this is just the Goo Squad.
We can look at any of these two, but not the deep space.
Louis Bob says Bob is a good name.
So you could have filter feeder and schooling. So you could be a gentle click.
That doesn't sound right.
And so Camilla, there's 2, just like in Evolution. There's one that's like real Latin names, and then there's one that's just goofy names that we made up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Killer.
Yeah.
so I have those. So what I'm going to do is first before feeding, before
That's what I'm silly.
it is time to feed. This will parasitic leech of this species.
Sorry, who did it? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened and started?
All right, so I added schooling to
Yeah.
this, and then I added the speed one here that lets me have an extra
Right.
trait on this one.
Cool.
And then parasitic triggered
Right.
before feeding. So I took 2 from here, and now it's feeding time.
Aging time.
Well,
You haven't even started feeding.
Oh, you haven't
Yeah.
fed yet. Oh, man.
Mama's hungry.
So this one is going to feed.
By what means? Foraging?
By foraging, yes, because it can't attack
Oh, yeah.
with the overfeeder.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mythopoesis has a interesting house rule in regards to evolution. Named creatures in evolution made the house rule that if you win, you need to find/draw a picture of what you think your favorite species would look like based on its name and traits.
Oh, I love that.
So
That's a good one.
this
That
one
is
is filter
fantastic.
feeding. It's going to activate whale cleaners here and
Yes.
here. Great.
Horizon
So,
001 says,
well,
thanks for the
cleaners
picture.
activate.
I will do whale cleaners activate. Okay,
Oh,
put it on the
thank you.
table just there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think my whale cleaner might overpopulate, which is dangerous.
Because my blood sugar's like,
Oh no.
it's okay.
Don't fix it to me.
Got that blood sugar like that.
I just get a little shaky and a little angry. So if I get aggressive, just like pop me on the head. Everything will be fine.
Like a demo.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Are you going to feed an additional time? Oh no, this one fed.
Yeah, this one.
This one fed.
Yes. So this one has not fed.
Okay.
But it
It
Yeah, I don't
parasitically
think
fed.
it did its paracesis.
all right. So then aging. So 2, and then I get to age +1 here. So 3.
Nice. Nice.
No, no, no.
Nice.
Y'all could attack my predator.
All right.
You're
No.
overfed.
Think the predator doth protest too much.
All right. So
Oh
while
man.
I'm working on this, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna take a deep card,
Okay.
and then I will. While I'm working on that, faster.
For me,
Layer 3.
I will play Draconic. And spend 4 out of here
Oh
into
my
the
god.
bottommost tranche. I think we are in the long haul migrations. The species
Uh-oh,
may
what is
forage
long
from
haul?
any zone.
What?
You can forage
Yes.
from the bottom.
Ooh, that seems really good for Evan.
Yes.
Not so good for my whale cleaner, apex predator.
And then yeah, gonna do it. I think
When is the end of the game, Dom?
I'm gonna put shark cleaner. on.
When you have to use any of the reserve fish,
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
then you're in. That was the last round of the game, so you just finished to the end of the round.
then I will enter feeding.
So we should do our other giveaway.
My draconics.
Okay,
Well,
we have
these
a
aren't
few
the
more.
reserve
Yeah,
fish.
we have. a
These
few
are the
more.
reserve fish. Yeah.
We'll
My-
do it after, when it gets to my turn, we'll do the last one.
My speedy draconic apex predator with 12.
That is the
Okay.
meanest thing I've ever seen.
All of this. And it's got room for another trait, which definitely won't just be speed until the cows come home. And overpopulation is scored instead of lost. And then it will activate my shark cleaner twice and my bottom feeder once. And then Evan, it's your turn.
What is she doing to us, Dom?
Destroying us, I believe is the.
She has played this game before. I can already tell.
As covered in chapter 1, I am a professional gamer girl.
With an X.
Uh-huh.
How do you spell that exactly?
GRLX.
Got it. Cool.
Oh, it's not. the X
Well,
or-
it's like lowercase x, capital X,
Uh-huh.
lowercase x.
So did anything eat that would make my whale cleaner eat? No.
And I think I have the only shark cleaners.
Yeah.
Did you age?
No, I need an age.
Why
But-
did your
But you should have. Did I miss something? How many did you have on your shark cleaner?
I pulled out 6. It should have been 4 and 2, but then my brain did 3 and 3 because it's nicer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
And then now I'm aging
gotcha.
okay,
Thank you.
how come you got to eat that one?
because overpopulation is scored instead of lost.
Oh man.
So you would actually get all 5. You would score all 5, and then you'd age 2 more.
So when you
He's
go
an-
up to 10, you would
Right.
overpopulate and take
You-
5
All of
away.
those,
Take
and then
5
you-
away, and you score that, and now at during aging, You get 2 more.
Oh.
This guy's an eating machine.
Okay.
So she didn't even realize how good she did.
Yeah. It's like I'm not even trying.
Woof.
Oh man.
I'm done. You can go, Evan.
Uh-huh. All right.
After I ate 10 food,
How
I'm
much
done.
food have you eaten all game?
Oh.
Oh boy, I broke the game forever and had my streak.
I was just so focused on making sure no one ate my strange, hideous children. May they live forever to haunt your dreams.
They are, in fact, our dreams. This is
Ah.
where dreaming was evolved.
Yes.
Because other creatures saw that and they said, I would rather not be in the waking world.
Yes.
Aye.
I like this backstory.
Run! It's the kombucha!
The kombucha.
The kombucha is back! And it wants
Help me.
something
What does it want from us?
to fill it. I don't know.
Okay.
I could tell the joke was going to veer off.
Oh, so wait, this should have, because I filled that one in, it should have
Ooh,
done already,
yeah,
right?
you should have, yeah.
So I should have lost all of this
Mhm.
anyway. Okay, I messed up.
Overpopulation goes.
I overpopulated. So where does overpopulation go?
You choose the reef or any one of the ocean zones, whatever you want to put it.
I will choose the reef.
The
That's
reef.
fine, yeah. Because we can eat from anywhere now,
You can
right?
forage from anywhere.
At this very moment, yes.
Unless I put stuff in there.
Yeah,
Unless
you could
anybody puts anything from there into there.
So are we gonna do the other way?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's Evan's turn. We were doing it on my turn. We're gonna do the next
need to
giveaway as soon as Evan goes.
All right, Evan's
So
going. Evan's
everybody
playing
can-
another whale cleaner and speed. This one would feed off of that, or would leech off of that, but there's nothing to leech. So then my whale here is going to forage for 7.
Wow.
And I get 3.
You do. From the first launch.
Actually,
She's already
instead of taking from here, I'm going to take from over there while it's still an option.
Oh. Evan, long game.
Evan's
6, 7. It's Ryan.
doing crazy things over there.
It's Ryan. And then because it is a filter feeder, it doesn't overpopulate. The whale cleaner pulls 6.
I don't know. I feel like that's a.
Not
So
that
this
kind
is
of-
probably the last round of the game, just so you guys can be prepared.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Dun, dun,
Probably.
dun. Okay, so we're going to give away a game then. We will be giving away
Istanbul.
Istanbul, which
Ooh,
is a
great game.
fantastic game. I believe it was the Kennerspiel de Jaris winner, right? 1 year,
Yep.
2014 maybe?
The year that Evolution came out. Yep, that one won the Spiel.
It was the Kennerspiel, not the Spiel.
Oh.
The Spiel de Complicated.
You'll be
Known in the
complicated.
community as Ken's Spiel after the award.
No, stop that.
Ken,
Stop that.
Ken
None of that.
McDermody.
Oh my god.
All right,
Um,
are we ready?
Okay.
I
Yes,
don't know.
Witty Pan, you better be ready.
Does
if you
this
wanna
face
get
look
this.
ready, Yoni?
All right. The question is going into the chat now.
The question's going into the chat.
All right.
So we can read it out.
What Ocean's card
I like
was
that.
made for Dominic's daughter? How are we going to, do you have to know the name of the creature on the card or just the creature?
What?
It says what Ocean's card
Hey, we
was
got it.
made?
Legends.
Oh, Sparkles, Legends of Avantris. I can't see.
Yeah, Legend of Avantris wins with Sparkles.
A
Sparkles.
legend.
You got
Legends-
Istanbul!
Sparkles! Rachel named it and told me what the artist told the artist what to draw, and then she didn't like the power we gave it and created a whole new power.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, because the power was too mean, and she was like, "No, that's mean. Sparkles wouldn't be mean." So
Oh,
it got a
that's
whole.
nice.
It
So
got
what
a
does
whole.
Sparkles do now?
It's awesome. Sparkles shares. So anytime that Sparkles gets food, you can place it on either adjacent species.
Oh, that's so nice.
What did Sparkles do?
Something so mean that I can't even say it on camera.
Oh no.
Sparkles do roll.
No, it became one of the other cards. I think anytime Sparkles got attacked or the two adjacent species got attacked, every other species in play lost one population to the reef.
Ooh.
Mm.
So it was kind of like a defensive I get angry card, and she was like, "No, Sparkles is not that mean."
Sparkles isn't angry.
No.
Whose turn is it? I have
It is my turn.
It's Kathleen's
Okay, I am going. Here I go.
going.
I
going.
am going to play. First, I'm going to play Parasitic on my symbiotic thing. And then I am going to play Blubber
Blubber.
on my Apex Predator Well Cleaner. He's very fat. And I'm going to pay 1 into, I guess, 3. Oh no, let's put it in the thing that makes him not be able to eat from that other.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ate from there when I could.
Okay. And then, so those were my 2 cards. And I am going to
Salad bar.
Parasitic over here for 2. And then I am going to attack with my whale cleaner.
Yeah.
Um,
Why not? You have an attack of 3.
who can I attack though?
You could attack this for nothing.
Right? That doesn't help.
This for you
Cannot.
You can attack this for 2. Attack this for 3. That for 1. This is. It seems like this for 3 has the highest payout to you.
I can get 3 from that.
You can get
Yep.
3 from that.
That's right.
Okay, I'll take
That's
that.
right. Do that.
Okay. And then my
Shark
symbiotic
cleaner.
gets 2.
Oh, Kathleen. Gets,
And my bottom, and my mutualism gets 2. And then I take 2 off my whale cleaner.
and my shark cleaners get 4. My 1 shark cleaner.
Wow. I ate a whole bunch of stuff. Do we get the food on our species at the end of the game?
Yes.
We get those as points, right?
It's population.
Okie
Are you
dokie.
done feeding?
I am done feeding, so I just have to discard cards and.
Did you
draw
age?
cards. Yes, I aged.
Like a
I
fine
aged.
beef.
Just
I don't
like
think
that.
he ages well. Maybe under specific conditions.
Stop me, Mom. It's my birthday.
I think just for fun, I'm
That
gonna
beef
throw
did
all
not
4 of
age
these
well.
cards away.
Ooh, exciting.
Nice.
I didn't get what I
Okay.
wanted.
I'm going to equal with the,
That sounds fun.
yeah. I just really want to grow as a person,
Not as a fish.
not as, well, and as a fish person, in fact.
Oh.
A merfolk. Alright, so I'm making a new species.
What is he gonna do?
First, it's gonna be parasitic. Then, let's see.
First, was its essential nature as a parasite?
Okay. Then
I want to eat with all of my fish.
all right, yeah, this is what we'll do. Oh, okay, sure. It's a fast parasite, so watch out.
Watch out.
All of your fish are very quick.
They learn to scurry and scuttle very quickly.
Skullfish.
Gyre and Dimble.
A pair of crab claws scuttling. I mean, they are basically all just nightmare fish. Okay, so I made a new fish. And then before feeding, this fish will parasite off that fish. This fish parasite off that fish.
For the real rules nerds out there, Dom, does this effect occur left to right, right to left, or simultaneous?
You choose the order when there's any comment you want to.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so normally the timing doesn't matter, but every now and then when it does matter, you would go in turn order around the table and you'd get to choose your own
Okay.
Nice.
order.
Okay. So let's see.
AKA the fun way.
And then feeding time.
Never boring at Labyrinth.
Nope.
I will forage.
Kathleen, which of us do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be them or us?
I'm sorry.
I believe you will win.
I believe that you will win.
I believe you will win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that. Never mind. What?
I want to win because I would love it to be Team Kathleen
Legends of the
too.
Mattress is now hosting us.
How is?
Oh,
what, I
thank
don't
you so
even
much.
understand.
Thank you for inviting us over, Legends of the Mattress.
They're showing our channel on their channel.
That's a very
That's
nice
so
channel that you've got
sweet.
here.
Thank
Should
you.
I take off my shoes when entering?
What?
I don't know, Kathleen. I'm producing content.
Right. So you overpopulate, right?
Oh,
Because the filter
Legends
is
of the
never-
Oh,
Mattress
never
is
overpopulated.
oh, thank you. You're awesome too. I wish that we could have all of you in the store playing games like normal. I miss you all very, very much.
It's a lot of aging.
Man,
Nice, Hannah. Nice.
Real
yeah,
one.
Hannah's
story.
coming up from the
Nice.
From the depths.
From the
from the
dead.
depths. She's just speeding along, like eating everything she sees.
I consider it a successful day if none of my nightmare children die.
Nightmare Child.
No, you've got a system where none of them can die and you don't have to mess with anyone else and no one can really mess with you. You're all protected.
That's what I'm going for.
I'm gonna mess with her.
I have added.
I
You
was
may
wrong.
try.
I don't think I can. I don't have anything that can really mess with you.
I have added shark cleaner and schooling to my leftmost species.
Uh-oh.
I will enter the feeding phase. My predator will feed here for all. Triggering a lot of things.
Camilla's gonna end everything.
I will. That's
She's
what they said
eating
about me when I
all
was
of the
born.
things.
Camilla will be the end of all things. She will consume from the largest mountain to the smallest buck. So this one is going for 5. And then when these ones activate, after draining the whole ocean of all food, I get some extras out of here, right?
Yep.
Cool. And I just like dump this in the bottom tranche and we just run with it
You
until
dump
game
it
ends?
as soon as you need to use any of them. You just dump it all into the ocean zone number 3, and then you just keep playing.
The Marianas. I'm done, Evan.
Okay.
After I age.
We do that after all the oceans, but it doesn't matter if there's
And
stuff
then
in the
now, when does the game end?
You go until the end of the round, and Camilla was the last
She
player.
was
right?
last.
So that's
Yeah.
it. Game.
That's it.
Boom.
Game ends.
And now
Game
you,
ends.
now you just count up all your little fishies.
Even the ones that are on my boards
In close-up.
Yeah. Yeah.
in close-up cam at the same time, and then
Well, I'm very, very disappointed because I was really looking forward to that last round Kraken,
Oh no! That would have
where I
been
was just gonna come through and wreck everybody, but
So
oh
it
well.
doesn't just become like one final round ago.
No,
it did.
Well, it would,
but it
but she
happened.
was the last player.
It's like we're just gonna finish this hour, and somebody checked their watch and it's like, well, it's 7:58.
So, oh, Witty Pan says she misses playing games in the store. That's
Careful,
sweet.
little brother.
Louis Bob says team staff get it.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Camilla is savage, says Woody Pan.
Camilla is savage, man. Okay.
she does it with a smile.
Okay, so we don't get any points for the traits that are on our fish though, do we?
No, but they can be
Evolution.
tiebreakers.
Okay. All right, so basically I take the fish off my fish and then I count all the fish that are in my bag.
But you should count the fish that are on the fish, not the fish that are on the fish on the fish.
Well,
Just the fish that were in the fish bag.
Not bad.
So,
Oh
and
no,
a
What
little
did we-
tip, you can leave them on your species boards. They're in piles of 10. So a lot of times we just put them on our species boards to make them easy to count.
You see? Pro tips from smart people like the ones who
game
aren't in this
designer.
building. Just
things
kidding,
you
our
learn
customers
from
are very smart.
from the game designer. But since I already took all mine off.
That's my phone running out of batteries.
I think I closed my Zoom, so I can't do close up. Can't. Oh gosh, Camilla destroyed us, I think.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
rocked it.
Yeah, how many?
Oh, I haven't counted yet. I just counted 65.
She just lined them all up, but didn't
40.
actually count them. How many?
40.
40.
I have 40 points.
Okay, how many did you have?
25.
And Evan?
Well, with my extra points, which
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
nothing.
forgot my extra points. Yeah.
I'm at 36 with my extra points.
Woohoo! With my extra points, I'm at 37.
Ooh, which number is bigger, 37 or 40?
Oh, 37, right?
No, can I,
Oh, well, I have 41 points.
Oh man. Okay, team staff is
There's
taking
words
the lead
somewhere.
again.
Team staff, team staff,
Oh,
team
okay.
staff, team staff.
Yeah, but
Oh, listen to the crowd.
Team staff, team staff.
Yeah, yeah.
hey, Dominic.
I actually cast my vote for Team Kathleen.
Oh,
So
thank
Legends of
you.
Adventures wants to know what we think of Root.
We think of
Um,
well,
Root.
have we played Root? And
We love Root. We
Some of
have
us
played
haven't.
Root. I have. And I like Root very much. I like the socialist, communist, small animals in the forest.
We're gonna pick a
Most.
winner here.
Okay, we are picking a winner for the Team Kathleen team staff, since team staff did come out ahead. Someone who voted team staff at the beginning of the game will be the winner of this beautiful Game of Oceans.
It's so
Yay!
good.
So
It's full of game.
it is. It's very thick, full of game. The art is absolutely beautiful. Why don't you credit everybody who helped you design Oceans and made the beautiful art and different things like that?
Yeah, well, Catherine Hamilton did all the watercolors, so all the surface cards and the cover. Then the art in the deep is a mix of maybe 20 to 30 different artists, but several of them did quite a bit. And then the game design originally was kind of given to us like the prototype from Nick and Brian, and then Ben and I really took it from like a really early stage to, we added the deep, we added the scenario cards, and spent thousands and thousands of hours working on
I
it.
think Ben was the one you were going to bring to the Smithsonian, right?
Yeah. Ben is a full-fledged game designer now. He's our artist and our graphic designer and a full-on game designer.
That's awesome. The other sad thing that got canceled for Dom and I the week that everything closed was we were supposed to do a huge game night with Elizabeth Hargrave and Dom, and I don't even remember who else was coming. There were a bunch of local game designers who all had
Science-themed games.
science-themed games, and we were going to do a really cool like evolution game night at the Smithsonian, which got canceled because the Smithsonian closed 2 days before we were supposed to do it.
Yeah.
So that was rough. It's been rough.
I have a winner.
Eventually we'll be back open. Okay, we
Yo,
have a
there's
winner.
nobody has a winner.
All right, it's Annalie Lisa. Are you still
Annalie
there?
Lisa.
Annalie Lisa, are you still in the chat, because if Annalie, Lisa,
Yes!
Yay!
you have won the beautiful Oceans game, but you have also lost that I will appreciate you because obviously you voted for Team Staff. You've made the owner of Labyrinth sad, but I'm happy that you won Oceans.
Most of all, we're happy that you won.
Yes, we're happy that you won.
Just like me.
And I'm glad I came in second at least.
And now we do like the good game, spit on the hand, shake hands thing.
Yeah, good game.
Mhm.
Good game.
Sounds
Without lifting
very
your mask.
You guys all played
Yeah.
really well. It was a close game. Wasn't it like 37? Like there were a bunch of close.
37 to 41. Yeah.
Yeah, 40, 37, 36,
So-
25,
29.
29. Yeah, it was really close then.
If I
Yeah.
have one more turn,
How did you end up with 29?
I don't know. I honestly
She started out
By
slow,
putting
and
the
then the
fish in
last
the
turn
belly.
she had a fantastic turn.
So
Yeah,
do we
no,
have like
it's
a
like-
post-mortem that we
It's
normally
creeping
do?
horror.
Because
Um,
it seems like we're still live on the internet.
We are still live on the internet.
Hi, 20
I
viewers.
think we should just say
Hello,
thank you to
interwebs.
Dom and
Tell them
Dom.
about the
Hey,
next
hey, what?
Yes, we'll
What's going
tell
on
about
here?
the next stream. Dom,
this?
do you
Those
have
are
anything
A
else
bunch of fish
that?
changed the game.
Mm.
So they were hidden up there.
But okay, let's tell about the next stream. What is today is Tuesday, so tomorrow night we are doing composition.
Composition.
No, I was looking for it. I was going to hold it up, but it's way over there. But composition is a really, really fantastic new word game that was designed by a local designer. I believe it's his first game ever published. Matthew Hawker, who he did a lot of play testing here. So if you've ever come to the Break My Game at Labyrinth, you might have played it. It's a word game, has some similarities to paperback, but it has a lot of really interesting tweaks to it. And it has kind of a musical composition theme to it. I really love it. It's super fantastic. Even if you don't really love word games, I think it's pretty awesome. It's kind of like a deck builder or tableau builder word game, which is kind of cool. So we're doing that tomorrow night, and then on Thursday night we're having another super audience participation, and we're going to play Tattoo Stories with local game designer Eric Slauson, and that'll be really fun. The staff is going to be the tattoo artists, and the audience will be judges and customers and various different things telling us who won Team Kathleen.
Oh,
And then we have a lot more going on Friday night. I'm playing Magic, Dom. They've taught me how to play Commander a little bit, and I'm playing with all of the people who have been Magic managers here in over the last 10 years. So they're all coming back. Ben now lives in Maine, and Alex Smith now works for Wizards of the Coast in Washington. And Matt left just pretty recently, and Judy, who was our very first Magic manager, and Chris Yates, who was our very first Magic judge, they're going to provide color commentary. So that should be really fun Friday night. Saturday, we have Elizabeth Hargrave coming. We're going to play Wingspan. Hopefully, we'll also get to show off her new game that's coming out soon, Mariposas. And then on Sunday, we have Jason Matthews, and we're going to play Imperial Struggle, his new kind of spiritual successor to Twilight Struggle that's more historic. So that's a lot of stuff coming up. We also have been doing wacky deals. Today's wacky deal was
Totally not drinking games.
totally not drinking games, kids games that might be enjoyed even more after the kids go to bed. Wink, wink.
By drinking alcohol.
We would never say that.
No.
And then tomorrow we'll have a new deal of the day, and I think that's kind of what's going on for Celebration of Gaming. We're having an awesome time this week, and we really thank Dom for being here. Dom, do you have anything left to say to our beautiful audience?
No, thank you, Kathleen, for having me on. It was really fun to hang out with you guys. I wish I could have been in the store. That would have even been more fun.
I know, I miss you. As soon as things are safe, I hope you'll come back out and we can do some more play testing of different things. And I always love working with North Star Games. Y'all are a fantastic local game company, and I really appreciate everything y'all do for the community.
They're smart.
Sure, yeah. Do you want to help play test the first Oceans expansion? Would that be
Ooh,
fun?
yes.
What? Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yes,
Okay, we
please.
would love to do that. Hopefully things will be safe and someday we can have people back in the store playing because that's what we're really all about and I super miss it. So hopefully we enjoy all of you out there and thanks for commenting and watching, but we can't wait to see you again.
Thank you for playing, for watching. Bye.
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 Bye. Thanks,
Bye,
Don.
It's Yoni's head. It's Yoni's head. Wow. Goodbye, Yoni's head.
Folgers asked when
It's
was
over
Fallout to be a prize. We did that one last night with the Search for Planet X was Fallout. We'll have more prizes tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, it was not in fact a planet, but a board game. all
Thanks
along.
again, Dom.
You guys, thank you so much. It was really fun. Kathleen, you've done a great job of just creating a fun community to hang out with.
Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Have
All
a
right,
great
take
day.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I end?
I think you mostly basically